see, when you get the chance to meet the daughter of a commissioner, the first thing you do is readjust your focus, sharpen your tongue, and then tell yourself stuff like rebutilizing the heart. And then you begin to talk your way into that very heart. When you find yourself in the same room with the daughter of a man who has the power to reshape your destiny, you don't start thinking about front end and back end like some smart coder. You humble yourself and start plotting your way out of poverty. But it's never an easy thing though. At least the guys can testify. To toast a girl in this country, ha! I mean, we see it in the movies and other parts of the world. It's easy to ask a girl out, right? I mean, you see a girl you like, you walk up to her and you say something like, hey, beautiful, you have a set of amazing eyes. And then the girl will go, oh, thank you. So you go, so I was wondering if you like to grab a coffee sometimes. And then she'll go, sure. As a guy, your confidence level is high. You don't need to start thinking about stuff just to please her. And so you suggest a time and she will agree. The next day, you're both having a conversation over coffee. She's smelling the rose you brought for her. You're talking about making babies or not. It's that simple. Nigerian girls, life should be that simple. But come to my motherland. This land of slave queens and dragons. My people, before you ask a Nigerian girl out, you have to spend all night studying past questions and answers. As many as you can get your hands on. Because Nigerian girls are like those Nigerian lecturers that will tell you, A is for God, B is for me, and C is for the brilliant ones. So you know, no matter how hard you study, the results will still shock you. Our toasting here is on another level. It is ugu over flour. You see, a Nigerian boy walks up to a Nigerian girl and says something like, Amaka, 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 baby. See, as your eye just shine like the sun. And Amaka would give her the bombastic side view and then go, and he never blinds you. Now that is enough to crush you completely. But there are days when we get lucky. Days when you walk up to a girl and say something like, Amaka, Amaka, you have a set of beautiful eyes. And Amaka will look at you long enough for that cricket sound to make a statement and then go, and so, and now you don't know whether to keep pushing or to just give up, but the Niger spirit in you, that resilient spirit, will nudge you to push forward. And so you will quickly search through your arsenal of pickup lines, pull out a very popular one, and then go, Amaka, you know, I was wondering if you were a magician, because I look at you and every other thing disappears. And Amaka would smile. So it will boost your ego. So you continue weaving and docking your way into her heart, saying all sorts of beautiful things. Now when you're sure that Amaka is really into you, that's when you go, so Amaka, I was wondering if you'd like to grab a coffee sometimes. And then Amaka will go, like on a date. Now if you're like me, you might be tempted to say something like, no, Amaka, like on a calendar. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Reassure her that it's a date. And then another thing is Nigerian girls don't do coffees. And so Amaka would go, I don't really like coffee. Can we go somewhere else? And so you ask her to suggest a place and she'll suggest the obvious. Few months later, you're both on your umpteenth date having a conversation over pizza and ice cream, and out of the blues, Amaka will pop that question. So, what are we now?